find your comfortable seat, on a chair, on a cushion, on the floor, and just get yourself settled for a moment. Tall spine is our goal, so however you can sit, whatever you can sit on to have that tall spine. Yesterday we did a little fluid movement called stirring, and today we'll do a seated cat-cow fluid movement. So it's pretty simple. If you've done cat-cow on your hands and knees or a standing version, it's the same thing, it's just sitting. So on the inhale, you're going to inhale your chest forward, your head up a little bit, take a breath in, broadening your chest. On the exhale, you're gonna round back and let all the air go out, scoop your belly in. So it's inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale forward, exhale back. And do a couple rounds at your own pace, your own breath, but not quickly. So nice and exaggerated and slow, just to get some movement in the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. You can do this throughout your day, seated, standing with your feet apart and your knees bent, or on hands and knees. So a few more cat-cow, just to get the movement in the spine, wake it up a little bit before we ask it to sit up straight. Inhaling, exhaling. A few more. Last one, so inhale when you're ready. Exhale, back into cat, scooping, broadening the back. Stay on the exhale. Inhale and exhale here. Next inhale, just come up to sitting. Good. Move your shoulders, maybe even move your wrists a little bit. And then we're going to do a modification, a preparatory pose for eagle arms. So you can take your right arm, put it across you, and hook your left arm around it. So kind of like a little karate chop, and you're just gently holding the arm across the body. Make sure the shoulders are down, so you're not doing this, you're doing this, and you'll feel a stretch in the arm. Breathe. And then next time you inhale, open up both arms, and exhale, switch sides. So your right arm is across the body, your left arm is hooking in the crook of the elbow. And I'm actually including some sort of tension. So my right arm is trying to push against my left forearm. A few more breaths. Next time you inhale, open up those arms again. So inhale, broad chest opener, and exhale the arms down. And let's just do the quick side movement. So inhale the arms up, grab a hold of one wrist, and stretch over to the side like we've done. Take a few breaths in the position. So inhales, really stretch up. We're lengthening both sides of the waist. Exhale, you stay in it and allow some softening in the pose. When you're ready to switch sides, no rush, but when you're ready, inhale to come back up, switch the grab of the wrist, and exhale to your other side. Keep the hip rooted down. So if you start lifting up the hip, you're just going sideways. You're not actually stretching the side. So keep your hip rooted down. If your arms cannot be up above you or straight like this, they can always be bent. You can even use them to the side of the head. And then use your breath, your needs, and go as slow or as quick as you need, just side to side, just a little bit before we get still. Remember to breathe, and remember to soften your face. Oh, and then when you're ready, inhale all the way up and stretch, 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 and exhale. Let your arms float down. All right, so find your comfortable seat. If you are not comfortable from where you started, switch it up. Maybe if you've crossed your legs, you could cross the other side to see how that feels. But find a comfortable seat. Again, you can lay down if you need to, as long as you're going to stay awake. You can sit in a chair. Something just needs to touch the ground. So whether it's your legs and you're sitting towards the ground, or you have your feet on the ground and you're in a chair. And remember, we're not sitting back in the chair, we're not slumping, we are up. All right, so find your comfortable seat. Close your eyes if you can. Otherwise, remember that gaze is very focused and very soft so that the mind isn't trying to figure out what you're looking at. But if you can, close the eyes. Soften the eyes as we've done. Soften the jaw. And just start by noticing what your breath's doing in this moment right now. Again, you're not judging it, you're just noticing your breath, where you feel it in the body, how it feels. Is it smooth or bumpy? Is it easy or labored? And just like we've done before, try to even out the breath. So making it smooth and easy and equal in inhale and exhale. Very equal. And just give yourself a moment with that. Soft face, inner smile. Just breathing in and out, through the nose if you can. And today I want to focus on ensuring that our breath is in 3 parts and that we're really getting the most of every breath. So Dirga breathing, 3 parts: your belly, your ribs, your chest. And I don't just mean the front body, I mean the sides and the back. So the back of the chest, the ribs are a complete circumference. And the belly should also breathe a bit in your low back. Lana's very interested in yoga at the moment. All right, so when you inhale, let this belly be soft. Inhale and fill the belly. Then feel it start to go up into the ribs and the ribs expand. And then into the chest and the upper back. When you exhale, it goes in the opposite. So then the chest and the upper back relax. The rib cage starts to soften and constrict a little bit. And the belly goes in and up as you exhale all the air out. Okay, so 3 parts: belly, ribs, chest, but remember the whole circumference of your being, not just the front body. So inhaling and just feeling and noticing the breath in those 3 sections. You inhale belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release, chest, ribs, belly back to spine. Get all the air out and then begin to inhale again. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, relax, chest, ribs, belly. So a few more rounds like that, just getting used to the fact that there are 3 parts to the breath. Belly equals belly and back. The ribs go all the way around, front, sides, and back. The chest is the upper chest in the front and also in your upper back, behind the scapula, behind those shoulder blades. Every time your mind wanders, which we know it does, just bring it back to the breath. You can utilize the labeling we did yesterday. If you find yourself in a thought, you can just label it thinking or planning. And then go back to your 3-part breath. Dirga, D-I-R-G-A, Dirga. getting used to the fact that we breathe around the whole circumference of the body. If you're laying down, you may even feel the back expansion and contraction against the floor. If you're sitting up, you can imagine that breath, you are more of a cylinder all the way up. So just a few more moments, 3-part breath in, 3-part breath out, just bringing your mind back. Again, the inhales and exhales are as equal in length as you can work towards. And I want to add one little extra piece for you, and that would be just to notice the sense of a pause at the bottom when you've exhaled everything out, and at the top when you've inhaled everything in. There's just a sudden pause before the breath turns back around. So inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then there's just a little suspension while you're full of breath. And then you exhale, chest, ribs, belly, belly to spine, get all that air out, and notice that little bit of a pause before the breath turns around to inhale again. So give yourself a few moments there. You're still doing your 3-part breath, but at the top, I just want you to notice, don't hold, don't clench, just notice that little space before you turn back around to exhale. Notice the pause at the bottom. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Notice the pause while you're full. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Notice the pause at empty. And like all our other practices, you can continue to do this for any number of minutes, and you can just try to come back to the breath. Whether you're sitting in meditation with your eyes closed or not, you can work on the breath no matter where you are. So I offer this to you. If you're done with me now, then we will sign off until tomorrow. But let's put those hands on the heart. They can be flat, or you can go back to your prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, like an angel, Anjali Mudra. I like to do that, flat palms on my heart. Thank yourself. Thank your body and your breath. Thank yourself for all you get through in a day. And thank yourself for the dreams of all you want to get done in the future. And thank your past selves for getting you here. All right, have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.